Buffy in Maxim. A-Rod is Stay-Rod, and monkeying with jeans. Hey there, it's your CBS Mobile Newsbreak this November 15. I'm Ramy in New York. The Democrat-led House approved $50 billion of new war funding yesterday, but it's tied to a timetable for getting troops out of Iraq by December next year.
The fact is, we can no longer militarily sustain the redeployment, the deployment in Iraq.
It probably won't pass the Senate, and the president's vowed to veto. Successfully smuggled bomb parts past airport security, but luckily it was just a government test. Investigators at 19 airports had components in the carry-ons and on their bodies. Now that report's not good news for Thanksgiving travelers, but one thing is, the president today will be announcing efforts to ease air traffic congestion, trying to fix non-weather-related backups in time for Turkey Day, and to modernize the air traffic control system for the long term. And monkeying around with our close genetic relatives, scientists say they've now cloned a male monkey and derived stem cells from him. The hope is to do the same thing with humans to make transplant tissue that won't be rejected. Around the world and to Chile, a 7.7 magnitude earthquake. At least 2 people were killed and more than 150 injured yesterday. And day 2 of France's rail transport strike and frustrated commuters around the country. The scene, postponed trips and Parisians simply walking or biking to work. In sports, A-Rod to the Yanks, I want to stay. Alex Rodriguez now wants to work out a deal with New York. Check out your sports jolt, but first, the red carpet rolls out.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Sonia Singh in Hollywood, and you're watching Under the Red Carpet. He was born to be sexy. People magazine has named Matt Damon the sexiest man alive. Damon follows in the footsteps of pals Brad Pitt and George Clooney. The 37-year-old hottie jokes that all the campaigning by Clooney and Pitt has finally paid off. She's been known to be a little sexy herself, and now Sarah Michelle Gellar is taking on a new title. Maxim has named Buffy its Woman of the Year. The 30-year-old sultry slayer graces the December issue of the magazine and says she thinks girls are no holds barred when it comes to fighting. Chicks are dirty, hair pulling and scratching. Anything goes in chick fights. And anything goes when SMG's husband, Freddie Prinze Jr. is rocking out to some good chick music. We caught up with him in this exclusive mobile interview.
I like bands with chicks, like Chicks That Rock. I was a big fan of Garbage and Blonde Redhead and Bjork and things like that.
Hair pulling and Chicks That Rock sounds like a pretty interesting evening for the two. And don't forget to tune in for another interesting Under the Red Carpet tomorrow. In the meantime, check out the Showbuzz folder for more entertainment stories. I'm Sonia Singh in Hollywood.
And I'm Ramy Inocencio in New York. You can find me on Facebook. Check out your video jolt now. Take care.